Hi everyone, I am Dr. Jenkins, and this is the introduction video for Bio 130, Concepts of Anatomy and Physiology. So I wanted to record a quick video to introduce myself, so hi, and talk about the course in general and get you set up for success. All right, so here we go. This is Bio 130, Concepts of A&P. Basically, we're going to be covering the whole human body in this one semester. Hope you're ready. This is a class that can be completed 100% online. So what you're going to see is for every chapter of material, I have recorded a video and given you access to the PowerPoint and a chapter outline, and you're going to be able to go through the material at your own pace. In other words, we're not going to be meeting online at a certain time. For each week, you're going to be allowed to go through that material at your own pace, okay? Everything else can be completed online. All quizzes, assignments, and exams, all online. Now, that being said, people who are most successful tend to carve time out of their schedule and plan ahead. You can almost act as if it is an in-person class. So for example, you can look at your schedule and you can say, for example, look, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have free 4 to 6 p.m. And then plan ahead. Those are the times that I'm going to sit down and work on my online A&P stuff. If you don't plan ahead, what's going to happen? You get busy, you're working, other things come up, and then all of a sudden it's the end of the week and you haven't gotten through your material yet. So I encourage you to plan ahead, all right? I want to draw your attention to the course syllabus. This is available to you on Brightspace along with everything else. I encourage you to print this out. I know that I'm older. Back in the day, we used to print things out. Now it's digital. But this is everything you need. In particular, let me point out to you the semester schedule. Print this puppy out, print the whole thing out, but pay close attention to the semester schedule. I'm very organized. This lists exactly for every week what those dates are, what material we're covering, and then what's due. So there'll be no questions because you're going to know what we're covering, what's due. And then after you complete it, you can cross it off. Feels good. Print this out. There'll be no questions about what we're covering or what's due. What you're going to see is each week we're going to be covering either 1 or 2 chapters. Some weeks it's 1 chapter, other weeks it's 2 chapters. You need to be watching the video or videos, taking notes, studying. Please watch the videos because I'm going to explain things, teach, it's my job, but you're also going to know what to focus on versus what might be extra. Okay, so watch the videos. Most weeks, the same 3 assignments are going to be due. So most weeks, a discussion board is due Thursday at midnight, and then an online quiz and a critical thinking assignment are due Sunday at midnight. It's the same every week. You get into a routine, easier to remember. So every week you're going to watch the videos, take notes, study, and then the same 3 assignments are going to be due most weeks. Discussion board due Thursday at midnight, critical thinking worksheet, and then an online quiz due Sunday at midnight. In addition to that, there are going to be some other things sprinkled in. Of course, it's all on your schedule. You're going to see a couple of case study assignments where I present to you some case studies and ask you to fill in some information. And then there's an online midterm and final, okay? But it's all in there. You will see in the syllabus information about grading. You'll see in the syllabus and on Brightspace information about a textbook. I do list a hard copy textbook if you're interested. It's not required, it's optional. Most students, what they tend to do is they tend to see how it goes for the first week and then make a determination. Most of the information that you need to know, I'm going to cover in the video. I have given you a link to a free online A&P textbook, which is free. If you have further questions, that can be a good option. Okay? Other things to look out for. I do not take late work, not even by a minute. So, what did I say? Thursday night discussion board post is due. If you wait until 11:59 p.m. and then all of a sudden it switches over to 12, too late. 12:01, don't take it. So you need to plan ahead. Anticipate things coming up. Think about your computer freezing. Think about something in life coming up. Thinking about you have a question, right? You need to plan ahead because I do not take late work, okay? Now, the best way to communicate with me is through email, all right? And I do my best to get back to students within 24 hours of getting an email, and I'm usually pretty good about that. However, what if it's the weekend, right? Some things are going to be due Sunday at midnight. I do have a life every once in a while, not very often, every once in a while. If you wait until Sunday night to email me with a question, it's unlikely that I'm going to be able to get back to you by the midnight deadline. So you need to plan ahead. Ask me questions earlier in the week, or at least earlier in the weekend, if you're going to want to get back, if you're going to expect a response before the due date. Okay? Now, if something does come up that's extenuating, that's crazy, death in the family, you're really sick, you're in the hospital. If something comes up that's completely extraordinary, you just need to communicate with me. Send me an email, tell me that something extraordinary came up, and I'll do my best to work with you. But you have to do that in a timely manner. If I don't hear from you, right? So if something extraordinary comes up, email me and I may be able to work with you. But otherwise, I do not take late work. All right? Okay, I have a list here. I'm going through all my things. Follow the videos, no late assignments, don't wait till the last minute. Other things to point out. Let's see. Communication. So email is the best way to communicate with me. A note. Sometimes I might send out a group email through Brightspace, which is our online learning platform at Hudson Valley Community College. If I send out a group email and you hit respond, it doesn't go to me. It's some weird Brightspace thing, all right? So whenever you email me, just make sure in the to line, it has my email address, c.jenkins@hvcc.edu. Don't just hit reply from a group message. It won't get to me. So whenever you email me, create a new email or just make sure you type in my email address, c.jenkins@hvcc.edu. Going along with that, you need to make sure that you're checking your Hudson Valley email as well as Brightspace. I will send email reminders. I will post things as announcements on Brightspace to remind you of things. If something comes up, that's how I communicate with you. So you need to be checking your Hudson Valley email and Brightspace, I would say daily. Okay? All right. Last thing I want to point out. It's all in the syllabus. This course needs to be completed by you, right? Not anybody else, not working with anybody else. I'm not interested in any kind of artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, any such thing like that. I've been doing this long enough, I can see it right away. So I'll just give you a 0. If it happens again, then I will submit your name to the college. So just make sure you're completing your work yourself in your own words. All right, so I want you to get started on the right foot. I look forward to working with you, and good luck.